Единственный в огне, кто читает свои сны. Поклоняюсь темноте.
What is up, guys? It's your boy MC here. Today we're doing another TvM anime podcast. Today we're going to be covering topics such as... Give me 1 second. We're going to be covering topics such as why do anime games are lazy and most of them suck. And what other topics will we be covering? Ariel, let them know.
We're going to be covering what sort of anime we watch, which got a second or third season. Because sometimes we watch a show and then it ends, but it's not really ending. You know, we watch the source material, there's more.
We want more. Keep it going. Does fan service actually hurt anime, or does it add more to the value of it? You know, them big old titties.
Very important question.
Or is it, and the last topic we will be covering, is it more important to stay true to the original source material, or is it better to tweak it? That's what we will be talking about. What are we starting with today, Ariel? What's the beef? The thicky meat.
The first one we starting today is why we think anime games suck so much.
So clearly, this is a big ongoing debate, because every time they announce a great anime franchise, like I remember that One Piece game, everybody thought it was going to be so great, open world and all of this. It's limited as fuck. Like, yeah. I feel like they just get lazy with it. Like, they don't really try. They think just because it's a brand name that people are gonna buy it, and they kind of right because people do buy it.
Yeah, it's weird because like we want them to be better, but like if we really wanted them to be better, we would speak with our wallets as well. Say, right, make sure that this game is good before we pre-order it or spend all this money on it.
But if you think about it, the hype does sell it. But honestly, I was disappointed though. Like, the only good anime game that I played is the Naruto series.
Yes, I was just about to mention that as well. The Naruto Ultimate Storm series.
Yeah, that series was great.
That's the only one where I bought every single one because I knew that they were gonna be great.
Because you see the first one and then you see, okay, it's a story, it's a good fighting mechanics, you know, everything you could interact with, and then you have like the Boku no Hero game that the animation was retarded.
The Justice, I forget, the something Justice.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I was like, okay, the graphics look, pretty bad, but that's how it is for most anime games, right? The story will be dope, the fighting will be great. No,
it was trash. It was
not at all. It was so bad.
They ruined it.
There's so much excitement and hype for this series. Like, they sell so much merch, like toys, manga, freaking bed covers and stuff like that. Like, why can't they just make this game good?
They got lazy with it. I feel like the company just goes, make a video game. And the thing that pisses me off about anime games, they could be so great, but they do this outdated, like, graphic kind of look-alike. Like, bro, if the animation flows so amazing, why can't you translate that to the game itself? You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, that would take a lot of work for the game to have as much detail as the animation or the movie, but it didn't have to look like it came on the PS2 or something like that.
It just gotta look good.
Exactly.
Their graphics are outdated as fuck. Like the Sword Art Online cutscenes, bro. They look like they're straight out of the PlayStation 2 era. Same thing with the Boku no Hero. Like, I feel like it could be more. Like, they already have the characters, they already have a lot of the animation. They could even reuse it in the games and just make it flow more. Like, this isn't even
Naruto Ultimate Storm does.
This isn't even an anime game, but the only thing that brings my mind to a good, like, animated video game that I remember is it was a PlayStation exclusive, and it was called, like, fuck, let me see if I remember. It was about a girl and this guy that went into, like, the dream world, and it was like crazy. Fuck.
It doesn't ring a bell, but then there's a reason why we say all of them, right? We say, oh, that's pretty general. You can't put all of the anime games that ever existed. No, all of them for the most part have really bad quality in the graphics and even just the gameplay
and the
itself.
way they play too. It's like a clunky mechanic that they just wanted to throw out.
Some of them even tried to be similar to Naruto Shippuden, but it didn't even work.
Yeah, they broke the fighting mechanism. It was just trash. Like, if you're gonna do something, I mean, you could at least try to make it dope. You feel me?
Exactly.
Bring something original to the table. That's what I'm trying to say.
The last anime game that I played and I was thinking about buying was actually the Black Clover, the one Black Clover game that came out. I got the demo because the demo was for free, and I actually liked the story mode. The fighting was iffy. It's like you press a couple buttons, you do a combo, but like the story was good. You know, you can have it in subbed or dubbed.
Yeah, like
it had its own little special story. You know, I was like, if this is cheap, this is like $20-$30, I might get it eventually.
Nah, bro, I just made me remember, bro, the Attack on Titan video game, bro.
Oh my God,
I didn't even want to buy it, bro.
2 of those pieces.
That graphics on that thing look like a cylinder made the fucking animation, bro. I'm still trying to find it, bro, because it's like an animated. No.
I went over to my friend's house one time and he had it. He actually spent money on that.
I would smack him, boy.
I just kept quiet the whole entire time. I was like, listen, if this guy's having fun, I don't want to ruin his fun, but this looks horrible.
The only
so bad.
animated video game that I actually liked seeing was called Catherine.
Oh yeah, the one
that shit was
amazing.
Right? Yeah, it was amazing, bro. Like that's what I expect when like I want to see an anime thing. Like the animation was flawless. It was a puzzle game, but you got to see so many different things, and it just made it good. Like
the voice acting was really good too, and even the cutscenes were really well done.
That's what I'm talking about. Like that game came out in 2011 and it looks better than the Attack on Titan game that came out last year, bro. Like what? It looks better than the Hero Academia. Like I know y'all got a big ass budget because that anime is selling like hotcakes, bro.
Exactly.
Like, at least take a year off. Don't release it right away because I feel like this is what they do, bro. They give them like a little time constraint and they just have to release it. But like, come on, bro, just take a year, make something great, new mechanics, because they always try to copy something and they fail at copying it.
Yeah.
I know this shit.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, go off, boss. Go off.
Okay, no.
I'm
just saying, like that's the thing that makes the least sense, right? After all these years, after all these shows, these anime that have such a big following, they still can't even make it at least a little bit better, a little bit more interesting. They can't tweak things to make things better. The most recent failure, I think, is Jump Force. You remember when Jump Force
bro, it was announced and it looked so great, and then I saw the gameplay. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is this a Dragon Ball PlayStation 2 game? Like, what?
Right? There's so many people on YouTube who I follow. Like, I don't even play fighting games that much. They were hyped for it. They played it. They got, like, the skins or whatever. And then they played it for, like, a month.
And that's it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It was just a hype wagon, a quick money-making machine. The only anime series, though, that people give a lot of props to, of course, the Dragon Ball fighting games. Like, those are always good.
Those are good.
They've been making it for so long. They just know their formula well, so I respect that. Persona, a lot of people enjoy the Persona games, and it's a good reason to enjoy them. They have a good storyline. The animation is fluid, and the mechanics are good.
Yeah.
It's original.
I feel like the only games like that work are the games that have the anime aesthetic, like they have the look like Persona. Like Persona does that, but like,
and it's great.
It's not the same. Like, why can't we get the type of work that Atlas puts into their games, like Persona?
Yes, bro. Like, imagine a Persona game.
Budokai, Dragon Ball Fighters. They all look great. Imagine
getting an Attack on Titan game or a Boku no Hero game with the same amount of work that got put into a Persona game, bro.
Oh my goodness. Wouldn't be able to put it down, man.
Exactly, because the thing is that I can't get into them because the environment doesn't even feel like an anime, if that makes sense. It's just like,
no, it makes sense. Yeah,
they just threw it together and they're like, here. And
it's just another thing that they made, hoping to make them money. Yeah. You know what's no? Speaking of the My Hero Academia game, that horrible
piece of trash. Yep.
You know what? When did it come out? It came out after season 3 ended. Season 3 ended last summer, right? The My Hero Academia came out in the fall after the movie. And what's coming out this year? Season 4.
Let me see.
So it's like the gap in between season 4 and season 3 had two things. It had the movie, which made a lot of money, I'm assuming, and it also had the video game, which also probably made a lot of money.
These people got bought, bro. These people had to get bought. 9 out of 10, 7 out of 10 on IGN. Get the fuck out of here.
Ridiculous.
bro, it's $60 game, bro. Like,
not worth it. That's
it
worth
just
like
looks so
$20 probably.
It looks so stiff.
Yeah.
I like how most of the people are giving it. It says very positive on Steam, but like most people are probably liking it because they just like Boku no Hero. And another series that people really enjoy, and I understand why, is the Danganronpa series.
Oh, I've never played it, but I've heard people do love it a lot.
It's because it's good. Like, I watched the anime, and I could see why people enjoy the game. It looks pretty fun. There's a Steingate's game as well, and people do seem to like it.
There?
Yeah.
It's not a visual novel, right? It's an actual game.
Let me look it up right now.
Yeah, because I heard Steins Gate had a game. I didn't know like it was an actual like. What type is it? Is it an RPG?
It has multiple endings. It's in concept of ending time to prevent World War III.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
Dark and mature storyline that grapples with grief and loss.
You know what the gameplay is like?
Not for people who want more involved gameplay. It's a visual novel. Yep. It's
a visual novel. Yep.
Fuck that.
It's technically a game, but it's more like you read.
Yeah, so. But the thing with me with visual novels, I don't really like them. Like, if I'm playing a video game,
but you do like reading.
Yeah, but that's different. Like, I'm not gonna read a light novel. And manga has all these pictures, all this action going on, and light novel is just letters. Like, if I want to read
like still images.
Yeah, like, I don't get me wrong, like, I read some books from time to time, like, if I'm really interested and there's hype around it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to read a freaking 10,000 chapter light novel. Like, I'm good, fam, keep it.
The first and last visual novel that I ever played was Doki Doki Literature Club, and that was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, but, man, as long as you have fun with it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, before we get off the topic, I'm not sure if you have much else to say. Besides Jump Force, right before Jump Force, I remember there was this game, Shinobi Strikers. It was another Naruto game. Yeah. It was a Naruto game that came right after Ultimate Storm 4, because, you know, Ultimate Storm 4 goes all the way to the end of Naruto. Yeah. If you play that, you don't need to watch it, you don't need to read, because it goes over everything. And they're like, oh, people love this, they're gonna love Shinobi Strikers. It was horrible. Like, it had customization. Like, you can make your own shinobi. Yeah, it was basically a Naruto game, right?
Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker.
Yeah, it was all online, and the connection was really bad. People can never have a stable connection when they're playing other people. But the cool thing that people wanted it was to make your own shinobi.
Yeah,
like, you can give yourself Sasuke hair, Hinata hair, Sakura hair, Naruto hair. You can like do whatever you want.
I see it, and yeah, most people say no recommended. Upon release, this was a very good game. However, right now it's unplayable. You will be very lucky to find a match as its player base has died. It had a lot of potential, exactly like the current intention. And by some chance, the devs see there's more maps, more jutsu. And then I was reading the Jump Force reviews, and it said don't get this game even on a 50% discount. Well,
the wow.
They
probably could have had no story mode. It's all
let me finish reading this review because it looks kind of intense. While the premise at first seemed great and the graphics looked awesome, questionable, I learned the horrors of this game when I tried online play. Basically, here's why you shouldn't get this game: ability spammers in online play, the same people over and over, the same broken characters over and over. Takes a while to find a match, and what you do is probably a spammer. CSCs are broken and can be built to completely spam over and over just to another you with the best skill in the game. Enemies really try hard to cheese a win. Ability cutscenes take away too long and happen too often for it to be executed. 7 out of 10 games are going to be against spammers. God damn, how many spammers are there?
Not gonna lie, that's no different than
most fighting games. That's what I was gonna say, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, even Ultimate Storm had a lot of like spammers in there, and most of them would pick Sasuke.
Yeah, but the thing that people complain is that the combat is extremely bland and spammable. Like in a fighting game, you want like Mortal Kombat. You know, you get that little fun combo. Yeah, Street Fighter as well. Damn. The online is terrible. I mean, I expect that. But I mean, the hype from it, I guess, hasn't died down because like people still talk good about it. I don't know if people enjoy it. That's up to them. But for me, I don't know what it is, bro. The animation just looks stiff as fuck.
I just feel like the reason why people want to play these games is because they love the anime or they love the manga so much.
Yeah, and they want to play the character.
If you miss that point, like if you mess that up, like if you screw that up, then people aren't gonna want to play it. There's still gonna be a couple people who buy these games to collect them. Like there's some people who would buy the My Hero Academia game because it's the only one that exists, and they want to have it just to have it. They don't actually want to play it. They just want to be like, oh, I have this. I want to support.
I support it. Yeah, I respect that.
I'd rather buy the manga or the movie.
I'm on Steam right now, and they made a Stranger Things game. What?
Really? For what though?
For season 3, they made a game for it.
Again, they just want to make something to hype up the new season that came out. Yeah. I've been seeing Stranger Things everywhere, even on my.
I haven't even watched the first season.
Fast food. It's on my list because people say it's good, but I haven't watched it either.
I don't know. I'm just not really a Netflix kind of guy. You feel me? I'm not a.
I'm only on Netflix. If Netflix did not have anime, I would not use it.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, that was the first topic. You know, I feel like they need to put more thought and like add more new mechanisms to game anime for people to enjoy more. Like, yes, people are still gonna buy it because they want to play their favorite franchise, and yes, people are gonna enjoy it. Some are not, but to me, I just feel like they could put more time into it and it'd be better. That's just my opinion.
Definitely, for sure. One of the things that they could do, if possible, whenever they think of making a game from a major franchise like Dragon Ball Z, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, is either talk to the creator of the IP, like talk to the creator of the person who made it, and talk to the community, see what they want. Because if you keep on making the same thing year after year, just, oh my gosh, this is a brand new game from your favorite anime, whatever it is, whatever your favorite anime, buy it right now.
There's a series like that. Damn, I forgot the name. But there's like, a point is, don't try to be Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Just be your own unique thing. Animes that get games already have long ass storyline. Just try to stick to a badass arc, make some awesome animation, some fluid fighting, and you Gucci. Yeah, we're all shonen trash in the inside, anyways.
Unless you play Senran Kagura, and you only play it for girls shooting each other with water guns.
Oh shit, that gun! Yo, I saw Dashi play that shit.
In the jiggle physics, that's what you play.
I saw Dashi play that shit, and I was like, "What?"
He probably like it too, didn't he?
Yeah, he liked it. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck? Anime titties with the water."
Yeah, Dashi's a good bro. He's a good man.
He's hilarious, especially when he makes those Super Mario Maker. Oh man, those things he be having heart attacks in that fucking game.
It's fun to watch though. Shout out to your boy Dashi.
Shout out to Dashi, even though he don't know who we are.
Hey, one day, boy.
One day, boy. The Wonder Boys. Next topic we'll be covering, guys, is which anime that we have watched or that we heard about should get another season and why.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Let me know. You want to start first, or you want me to start first?
You're too excited, boy. Go off.
I'm super excited.
Take the mic, bro. Take the mic and go with it.
When I was first sprouting the little seed of becoming the ultimate weeb of the internet.
I thought he was gonna say when I just became one.
Yes, when I just started watching anime, there were so many shows that I watched. And I was like, oh, can't wait to see more. Wait, psych, there's actually no more. There's only one season of this. You gotta go read the manga. That may not even be in print anymore, you know. Or it may not even be translated.
Or it might not even exist.
Yeah, it may not even exist. Or it has 2 seasons, but it had just enough material for them not to make any more. Like they had just enough for those 2 seasons, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, the manga didn't catch up yet, so we can't make a 3rd season." Like I hope that doesn't happen to Shield Hero. I want Shield Hero to get a second
Shield
season.
Hero. Shield Hero's getting a 2nd season.
Yeah, it has to. So my first show that I want to get it, technically it has 2 seasons. I wanted to get a 3rd season and finish it. Spice and Wolf.
Yeah, they have a lot of material. That shit got like 300 chapters.
Exactly. So why don't they come out with a 3rd season and just finish it?
I feel
or at least, something like that.
I feel like the reason they do that is because they want you to get a taste, so you buy the original material like the manga. And
that is part of it.
Yeah, but come on, bro, just finish it.
Exactly.
Hunter x Hunter, I'm looking at you, bitch. I need another fucking season. You piece of shit.
Well, this man is like genuinely sick though. Like he's been sick for a while.
But like,
he's
come
going
on, bro.
That's the joke. People call it hiatus x hiatus.
All I'm saying, yeah, I know, but like, come on, bro. Hire some people and get it done, bro. You already got the story. They already could mimic your style. Just make that bitch work, bro. I'm trying to see what happens after Gon gets resurrected from being a big, thick dude.
Exactly. I'm hoping that eventually, with hard work, he can get to that same level of savagery that he was when.
Yes, bro.
I want to see this, man.
That wasn't even a fight. That was a rape.
Exactly.
He raped Pito, bro. That bitch was dead.
Imagine if Gon was able to fight Meruem, the freaking king of the ants.
That shit would have been. I thought about that so much, bro. I wanted it to happen.
Instead of the old man fighting him, it would be Gon. That would be great.
Exactly.
Because Pito, before she dies, she says he's just as strong as the king right now. He's just as strong.
Or even more, she said.
Yeah, or even more. Dude.
Yo, that shit would have been epic as fuck, bro. Like, I thought about that when she said that. She's like, I'm glad he's focusing on me. He could be a threat to the king or some shit like that. I'm just like, bro, kill the king, bro.
Yeah, right?
Nah, but the fight with the old dude, too, that shit was badass as fuck. My man stopped his sword and blew the fuck up.
He went out like a savage.
Yes, bro.
Don't you dare underestimate the power and ability of humanity.
And I was sad, too, because I liked that character. Like, it was that old man that every anime got that is just awesome, and he helps characters develop. Like,
if it wasn't for him, I don't think Gon and Killua would have even
developed to where they got. Yeah,
exactly. For sure. He was there for them. That was great. Yeah, he was a good character. I didn't expect for him to die. I really expected for him to kill him.
Yeah, I expected him to kill him too, but the creator said, nah, you're thought this motherfucker way too strong.
Right.
And then at the end, he's just like, I'm gonna leave humanity alone. Peace. Like, what? Bitch, you murder a whole continent. Get your ass back in here and die.
Right? That's a way different way of dealing with a villain, though. Like, no one is strong enough to beat him. So he doesn't want to kill nobody, anyway.
I respected that because you don't really see that. Like, usually villains either get taken out or they deal with the consequences. This motherfucker wiped out a whole continent and just dipped. He took that little girl, the fucking blind bitch, and just dipped.
Yeah. But they both died, yeah.
Yeah. And then,
that was good.
It was sad. It was sad.
It was.
It was good. It was good.
I'm glad he died.
Yeah,
no one. Yeah. Besides Gon, no one was left to freaking take this man out. So if he was like, nah, man, I want to kill humanity, he could have done it.
He could have done it. Yeah, for sure. Unless Gon's dad would have beat his ass, but that's another thing, you know.
We never really got to see how strong he was, neither.
But we know he's really strong, though.
Gotta be.
I love when Leorio punches the fuck out of him, bro. That's like, bitch, go see your son in the hospital, boy.
Right?
Yo,
because up to that point, we didn't see his ability. I was so surprised. I was like, what the heck? He's got freaking teleportation.
That shit was hype. And everybody was gushing like, oh. Nah, but one of my favorite arcs, though, was the one where they went inside of the game world, bro. That was lit. Yes. I didn't expect that to be an arc. I'm just like, wait.
Me either.
They're in an anime inside of a game about cards? Bet. That's lit. I had fun with that.
I thought they were just going to buy the game and then there'd be some message and that's it.
No,
I didn't know
they went inside of it and there were people living in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Trapped in there, really.
Facts. Another anime.
My favorite thing about that arc, sorry, I just want to speak on it.
Go ahead, boss.
Hisoka is there, and he's actually like a pretty good guy. Like he helps them out. That's what I like the most about that arc.
For sure.
Like
even though that motherfucker wants to rape Gon, or at least that's the meme.
He really does. Not even Loki. He high key wants to rape
That's
Gon.
the meme. But the author will let it happen, or I'll really kill that bitch.
He'll try.
I like his face. He's like, gone, and then he fucking licks his finger.
You like his face? That's the most.
No,
creepy,
I said I like how he reacts. Like he just be putting that creepy ass face, and I just be like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
Exactly.
That's a rapist. Nah,
like,
but
he's a cool villain, but he's
a fucking rapist for sure. Another anime that needs to get another season ASAP, or I'm gonna lose my mind. Is
I know what it is.
Haiku, bro.
Oh, never mind.
Haiku, boy. What were you gonna say?
No, I'll save it till afterwards. But I thought you were gonna say what I was thinking.
Nah,
but you're right.
Boy. Haiku needs another season, bro. How they gonna end it when
it stopped? They
when
stopped
they were going to
in the middle of
Tokyo.
the tournament.
Nah, they finished the tournament.
No, they were gonna go on to the finals with other high schools. Remember?
Yeah, they were going to the what's it called? They finished playing against the region, and they were gonna go play against the whole country, basically.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
The Tokyo or the Japanese.
I forget what it was.
I forgot what it's called.
It was very important. It was like 15, 20 years since they last been there.
Yeah, bro. And the last season had like 10 episodes, and it was all adrenaline pumping through my fucking blood. It was one game, bro, and it was epic from beginning to end, bro. Every character developed even more. Every character did something. Yo, they need another season, bro. Now, really does. Which anime were you gonna say, my boy?
Oh.
Which one?
No.
Which anime? Which one?
For Haikyuu. If you go on Crunchyroll, all of Haikyuu is there, but they also have 2 movies. And I was like, oh, the show's got movies, and it's just like basically a recap of the whole entire show.
That's why I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Now, but which anime did you think I was gonna say?
No Game, No Life.
That 100% needs another season, but
oh my gosh.
That should have me tight, bro. Like, come on, bro. This kid about to take over a whole world, and you're gonna stop it right there, like, bitch, I'll kill you.
They set up everything perfectly for him, for Sora and his sister to just go off and start taking all the other races out.
It was beginning to develop into something insane, and they just said, "Oh, nah, you're good." Not even the manga's caught up, bro. Fuck that.
Cause they focus on making that movie that no one asked for.
Nobody wanted that shit.
Nobody wants that movie.
Like,
I don't understand.
on, bro. Just bring back the fucking anime and finish it, bro.
Exactly. But for what we got, it was great. I liked it a lot.
Another anime that we got that we've been waiting is Damachi. Boy, in 3 days we're getting that actual season we wanted. Not that fucking spin-off that nobody fucking asked for, bro.
It's not like it was horrible, but it was like it's not what I wanted.
I want my boy Bell and Hestia, and I just want them to be the main focus of the story. Everybody else could fuck off, okay? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be disappointed if they try to sort of make it like that second season, air quotes, that they had. Like Bell and Hestia are gonna be in there, of course, but like I don't want them to focus on any other familia, just on their familia.
I just want them to. So there's a lot of them. Like, I get it, bro. You're trying to make us get into the world or whatever. I didn't watch any of the spin-offs.
It was only one. So, but yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I watched like half of it, and I was like, "This is just—it just feels like a recap of the first season through other people's perspectives." Like, I didn't want that.
Bro,
but we actually getting it though. It's not like, oh, when are we gonna get it? It's coming, like you said, in a couple days. So that's hype, man.
Another really anime that needs to get a second season. Cat Planet Cuties, bro.
Oh, for real? Bro. I didn't think that you watched that.
I did watch it, bro.
Hey, 2010 days.
Of course I do. Ecchi. What the fuck you mean? Of course I do. All I'm saying is, I do like ecchi, bro. It's just there's some ecchi that's boring.
You're right. You're not wrong.
Cat Planet Cuties was the right package, bro. You got big ass tits, a main character, badass action, guns, explosions, lit, extraterrestrial life and shit, and they never ever did a second season. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, come on.
The only thing we got after the first season was one OVA, and don't get me wrong, the OVA was great.
Yeah, it was great.
It showed like every single girl that existed in that show all in one episode, so it was good.
But like, come on, B, you gotta do a season 2. Like,
you do.
Like, the story, it was good as fuck. The ecchi was good as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, bro. The plot and even the more plot was good. Like, come on, B, just bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree,
bro. Like,
I definitely want it.
I want it. I need it.
It's been a couple years, so we're good. Like,
yeah, you've been caught up. That shit came out in like 2010, bro. That shit came out 9 years ago, so them motherfuckers better be ready.
Yes.
Nah,
I saw it both subbed and dubbed. That's how long it's been.
Yeah, me too.
Watched it a couple times.
I had to, bro. Like, they doing us dirty out here.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but I'm looking through my anime list and I'm trying to see which anime I feel like deserve a second season.
Well, if we're still keeping it on the ecchi, I definitely got some ecchi that I watched that I wanted a second season.
Drop some names, my G.
Sekirei. Sekirei was really good. It had two seasons actually.
Yep. It needed a third one for sure.
It needed a third one because they were in the very middle of the competition.
Yes, they were about to develop more characters too. They were starting to develop more characters in there, and they just ended it. I'm like,
he keeps on getting more and more girls added to his
I feel like they just run out of ideas of what girls to add, bro.
But like they didn't even need to add anymore. Just focus on the ones that you got over there. You already got so many cool ones.
For sure, bro. Like, come on.
It was such an interesting show. Like, besides the fact that it was ecchi, it was like the superpowers and the stuff that they had.
Yeah, the characters were really unique. For sure. Yeah.
Some of my favorite character designs are from that show. So besides Sekirei, what else? I was thinking that
Chrome Shelled Ryu.
I watched that, but I only watched it once.
He never got a second season. He never got a
I forgot. Season. Remind me what that show was about because I watched it, but I totally forgot.
Alright, so there's this dude. He comes from so the world, it's fucked. There's moving islands. And every moving island is for different things. We have a moving island that's a military thing, so they like take over different shits. We have one that's for students. My boy comes from a fucking military island. My boy Lafion, he's the main character, and he goes from the military facility to a student one, and he's hiding what he is as an engineer. But you know, he in a competition he shows his true strength, and they never fucking finished it, bro. They never gave me the ending that I deserved.
Ooh, that's the worst.
Nah, you probably watched it.
No, I mean it's the worst one. Like when you feel like you're just getting into it and it didn't end right. Like there's still so much more that you wanted to find out, but you just never did.
Yes, bro. Like
some of the shows
I was tight as fuck. I looked everywhere, bro. Like, what are there more seasons, bro? Come on.
Oh, can I cheat a little bit? People may not agree on this because you know how people are.
Which one? Yeah, go ahead. Drop your.
Technically, Avatar: The Last Airbender is an anime.
It still needs another season, bro.
Yes, I feel like I want a season of Avatar:
The original cast, right?
Yeah, when they're grown up, when they're young adults, when they're adults. Because like you know that Aang built Republic City, but then he died, and then Korra became the next Avatar. So we have the Legend of Korra. That's great. Some people don't like it compared to
but Airbender. Opinions, whatever.
Yeah, if we can see the Avatar crew, Zuko, Ara, Toph, all of them, if we could see them
building that up, right?
Yeah, I would love. Yeah, I would love to see that. I would want that. Even if we only get one season of that, I would like to see that. I want to see Zuko find out what happened to Azula. She went freaking crazy. I want to see what happened to Zuko's mom. I want to see what happened to the Fire Lord after he got his powers taken away. After Aang could have killed him but didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does Katara ever get to use her blood bending after she learned it? Does she ever use it on any? Probably not, but still that'd be cool to see her like deal with the fact that she had those powers. Did you ever watch all of Avatar?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you know everything.
Yeah. It's been a minute. I gotta rewatch it. But another anime that I want to get another season, The Legend of the Legendary Heroes, bro. Like, I don't know why the fuck this shit hasn't gotten another fucking season. This shit got me tight, bro. Bro, of course it was popular when it came out, bro. This is one of the animes that had one of the first overpowered main characters. And this man had red eyes, his hands got red, and he could basically kill anything.
Sounds like a demon.
Yeah. And they never fucking finished it, bro. 24 episodes, never got a second season, my G.
Dang.
Never. People say that the actor died. People say a bunch of shit. But that motherfucker better be alive, or I swear to God, I'll bring him back from the dead.
Oh
Not
yes, going according with that, I had it on the top of my mind, but when we were talking about etchies, High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead needs
Please
a second
bring
season.
another season.
It never will. He died. The creator died.
But
Like he actually died.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Like they had an OVA for that too when they were on the beach. That they had a beach episode.
Yeah, but the thing you gotta understand, my bro. Now the English dub made it so much better.
Yeah,
Because
we
they
talked
were
about
just
that for a little
cursing.
bit.
Yeah, they were just
They were cursing.
and
They basically just took whatever liberties they wanted to. They made it way more funnier. They waited. They made the show a lot funnier.
What I'm saying is, bro, like they could. Damn, he died March 22, 2017.
Yeah.
Age 52.
There's even more to the manga too. Like
yes, they could have made it.
if they want to adapt whatever's left, I would take that too. Even though like they can just go the Full Metal Alchemist route, like we were mentioning before. The creator is gone, right? And you know that really sucks. But still,
bro. They
you
can't
wouldn't want
fuck with.
certain shows?
I would, but they can't be fucking with the vision too much. You feel me?
I mean,
I at least get to where he got to. You feel me?
You don't think people would want to add more to the story, even if it's not from the author?
But the thing is, then it wouldn't be High School of the Dead, cause the author didn't write it, bro. It would be something else.
Yeah, but it's not like
it would be non.
it's not like Dragon Ball GT where that thing was horrible and they did it without really Akira Toriyama looking over anything, because like Akira Toriyama is still alive. That's why
I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I actually didn't hate Dragon Ball GT.
Wow.
Like
well, tell me why at least, you know.
Like there were some things in there that were interesting. There were a lot of things in that show that were interesting.
There was a lot of things in the thing.
Nah. There were some elements that were interesting. Like I know a lot of people don't like it because you know that original author didn't have a look at it. But Dragon Ball GT, bro, like that's where we got the first Super Saiyan 4, bro. Like,
yeah, Super Saiyan 4 was probably the best thing to come out of GT, if anything.
Yes, bro. Like we got Super Saiyan 4, bro. The red tail. They had some good ass fights in that bitch. Alright.
There was some good fights. Although I hated Baby.
Yes, that's the thing that people gave shit. People hated that Goku was a small kid, but that made the story to me. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like. Some people give a hate, but to me, I was interested. Like, I was a kid. I'm like, oh, shit, Goku got turned small. How the fuck is he going to get big again? Oh, shit, he's with his niece and Trunks, and they're over here doing a bunch of shit. What? Vegeta and Goku turned Super Saiyan 4? What? Like, that's the way I see it. Like, yes, people are like, oh, it's an old canon, though. How the fuck are you going to have fun with it? But it exists. Yeah. I enjoyed it. No, everybody enjoyed it. But guess what? We're here. And that's my opinion.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is your opinion.
Yeah. You don't gotta shame me for it, you bitch.
I'm not shaming you for it. I didn't shame you once. You already know that you're in the.
I don't care if I'm shamed.
The minority. You're in the minority.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not the only one who likes it. There's some people out there who.
I enjoyed it, bro. I'm just saying I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I have my phone with it.
There's another show out there that you like. You know what I mean?
What the fuck? Of course there's another. Bro, you know how much anime are in the world? There's a ton of them. Of course there's a show I like out there.
No, I meant like that. You can add that. Like that's good. You have something else that you could watch that you like. Oh. You don't have to add it to the list of trash.
I guess.
There's a lot of them.
Nah, because I watched that when I was young, and then I rewatched it later, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
I watched it when I was young too, and I hated it.
Well, to each their own, bitch.
To what? You cut off there, buddy.
To each their own, bitch.
Yes.
I mean, Darker Than Black ended perfectly in my opinion, so I don't think they really need to continue that series.
I don't think it ended perfectly at all because it did not resolve the main issue that he was going through.
Yeah, but the way they ended it was cut dry. Like, what the fuck else could you speculate?
It was where his powers came from and what happened to his sister. And does he even still want to have the power? Because it came from his sister.
Listen, bro. There are unanswered questions at every ending, but you gotta understand something. It was great while it lasted.
That just totally defeats the point that you make. You said that the ending was good. If there's unanswered questions, the ending's not good.
Nah, bro. There could be unanswered questions, but it's all up to you. Like, when Code Geass ended, a lot of people said, oh, Lelouch didn't really die. He just became this, and they made their own little stories and shit.
Yeah, they made their theories and stuff like that.
Yeah. To me, Lelouch never really died, bro. He lives inside every single person.
Especially since they got another season.
Shut the fuck up. We don't talk about that piece of shit.
How do you expect me to not bring that up when you bring
Nah.
up
Nah. We do not talk about a remake of shit that happened, bro. Like, nah, B. Go away. It's done already. He already sacrificed his life once. I don't gotta see it again, bro. I'm already hurting. Hurting.
Watch the animation. It's totally different, too. They don't even have their pointy-ass chins like they used to.
I swear to God.
Everything's all soft and round
Then
now.
it's not Code Geass anymore, bro. It's
not.
something else, bro. I need them sharp-ass fucking faces.
I know, right?
I could cut bread with them shins, boy.
Fucking haircut. I don't know.
Nah, bro. I could cut fucking bread with them chins that them motherfuckers had. Them
Exactly.
chins were long, white, and sharp. And they were
As a
all
kid.
skinny, bro. They were all fucking skinny
Yeah.
and long, bro.
Yeah, their freaking legs were like at least 10 feet long.
Facts, bro. Their fucking torso was like small compared to their big ass legs. I'm like, okay, they're all basketball players, I guess.
Right?
Nah,
Maybe you
but-
need them to pilot the freaking... I forget what they were
Man, another anime that needs another season is Naruto, man. I wonder when they're gonna make it.
called. That's a troll. He's memeing now.
Nah,
Like,
Naruto
another
Shippuden,
season.
it was great. Even though I didn't finish it, but I'll finish it one day. And yeah, now I'm just looking through a big ass list.
Please.
People complain about the way the Bleach ended. People say that they didn't like it.
Yeah. I never finished Bleach, but I did hear the same thing as well.
People hated that ending a lot.
Yeah.
I like the beginning of Bleach. The build up and everything, you know, the Soul Society, the way everything worked. It was
That's
an
what most people
interesting.
say.
It was an interesting world. I haven't finished it completely yet, but I got very far. But you know, Bleach is like one of the top 4s and shit. So you know, Pokemon Origins. I want that shit to get another season.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like talking about all the games and all the events that happened in the game. I liked it.
Alright.
You probably didn't watch it, did you?
No, because there was no place that I could legally watch it.
It was on YouTube. They uploaded every oh my god.
It's on YouTube?
The Pokemon people uploaded it to YouTube.
Oh, the
well,
Pokemon people.
Yes.
I think at first it wasn't there. Or was it there from the very beginning?
Let me look it up, bro, because I remember this shit being on YouTube.
Alright, well, you know what? I could be able to find it then. I'll be yeah.
I mean, Pokemon Generations is also there. It's their own original thing. Yeah, but Pokemon Origins was good as hell, bro. You play the Pokemon games?
Of course, I played all the Pokemon games up until
Ruby
and Sapphire.
I played on 2 Black and White, but it covered a lot of the old games like Red, Blue, Yellow, all of that, and it was pretty fun. Like, he actually covered the game. Like, we see Team Rocket getting taken down by fucking Red. We see a bunch of fun shit.
It's funny because at first I didn't know that Red was different than Ash.
Oh,
I thought they were the same people.
To be honest, same. But then
Yeah.
then I figured out, nah, they different.
I
Red
didn't figure it out.
Red is a
Bullshit.
total badass who
Oh,
took
man.
over an entire Pokemon League, and Ash is a bitch who never beat an entire Elite Four and keeps
He
losing
didn't.
and never keeps the same Pokemon. He just keeps one Pikachu. Okay, Pikachu's badass, but come on, my bro. How come he resets every fucking season? Like, one season he's over here taking down legendaries, and the next season he's getting taken out by a level 1. Like, come on, bro. You gotta keep consistency with this bullshit.
Yeah, they do. They keep it consistent by nerfing him every single.
Like, bro, how you go from fighting Lugia to getting taken down by a fucking Rattata? Like, come on, my G.
It's because this man always gives away his strongest Pokemon.
Nah, he keeps them on Professor Oak's place.
Not for Pidgeot. He freaking gave Pidgeot away. He gave Butterfree away too.
We don't talk about that shit.
His Charizard gave him away.
Nah. Charizard he didn't give away.
He went to get a girlfriend or something like that, right?
Well, Charizard returned later on in the season.
Oh, he did? My bad. I didn't watch it up to that point.
Yeah, but it's a long ass anime, bro. High School DxD needs to get another fucking season because they never finished the storyline and they keep hinting that they're gonna make more. It does. They haven't finished the fucking story, Ariel. What the fuck do you mean? Does it? Another anime
because it's an edgy series. I just feel like it doesn't really matter too much.
It does matter, bro. The story, bro. What the fuck do you mean? Are you
High School DxD has story? What? No, I don't.
Yes.
I know it does. I'm just joking.
They gotta finish it, bro. Is my boy gonna impregnate Rias? Is gonna impregnate all the other ones? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Another anime that I need another season, mainly because I like the way that the world was made and the characters around it, was Kekai Sensen.
I've heard of that, but I don't think I ever watched that.
Bro, that show is legendary. You good, bro? You add that to your list right fucking now, bro. I swear to God. I'm gonna send you the fucking link right now to my anime list. You better watch that shit, bro.
Do it. You sent me so many other links that are right here.
You better fucking watch that shit, alright? I need my season 3. Season 2 was great.
Supersonic monkeys. That's the first thing that I see here. Vampires, talking fishmen, all sorts of different supernatural monsters living alongside each other.
Stop reading it. Let me explain it to you. Imagine New York, right? That big ass city, right?
Yeah, that's what it says, yeah.
Alright, now imagine it got surrounded by a supernatural light and supernatural beings came from it. Aliens, vampires, supersonic monkeys, talking fishermen, and all of them shits living in New York.
Oh, yes, I've seen this before. I recognize the guy with the eye. Yep.
You haven't seen it because you clearly are not as excited.
Seen it around, not actually watched.
Fucking thought, bitch.
Well, I'd have to clarify because apparently you aren't clear whenever you talk.
That, bro. Alright, first of all, I'm just saying it's good. Season 2 was amazing. It was one of the only... Bro, that shit made me pissed off. They waited... The season ended. And they waited for another season to start for them to finish the last episode. Like, I understand it was a long-ass episode, but come on, bro. You can't do men's dirty like that.
What's with this, London
Nah, bro, I feel dirty, bro. They did me dirty and shit. Another anime that I wanted to get a second season, and they have more than enough fucking material. Air Gear, bro. Like, come on, bro. How you gonna only...
I never watched Air Gear. I've seen it around. Like, it's been around for a while, so it definitely needs enough. That people really like it that much. But I never watched Air Gear.
Bro. What the fuck is... What?
I feel like you're the type to just to look at something and then just watch it because it looks cool, though, right? Am I wrong?
It wasn't because it looked cool. Because I clicked on the first episode and I see people fucking rollerblades that fucking could fly and shit, like. And I kept watching it. The manga has 358 chapters. But the anime, let me see. The anime only got a little bit. I remember because I was pissed the fuck off. I was mad. Like, I wanted more. And they only covered a little bit. Yeah, it came out in 2006. And they only gave it 25 episodes, bro. At one point, this was one of the most popular manga, bro. Like, people were reading this on the daily, boy.
I forget. Yeah, sometimes you do have a different perspective than me because you also know the manga side of things. Nah,
bro. If they animate that shit now, bro, and they stick to the manga, top show. 100%. Oh, yeah? 100%. This is the definition of shonen, bro. Definition of shonen, bro. Like, badass fights, badass characters, badass everything, bro. Storytelling, the mechanics of that world, bro. It's actually a deep story in this shit. Like, at first, you know how hell yeah, you got romance in that bitch. Hella romance. You got ecchi in that bitch too.
They got horror.
Hell yeah. They're a high school, bro. You got on. You know how they started? They started with it's just a lighthearted thing, and then they developed the characters to the point that they could take it to different settings and shit.
Different settings? How?
Different settings. Like for example, once you first start an anime, you don't really give a fuck if a character dies because you don't really know that much. But once you get a couple more episodes and you see them deal with different situations, like, you know, when they're happy, when they're sad, when they get emotional, and then boom, they're fucking dead. You feel for them because you've been seeing that character for a lot of episodes and you see how they affected the environment that they were in. That's what I mean. Once you build up a story, once you build up a world and characters, it impacts the story whether they're there or not. Did that make sense? I don't think that
it does, but that doesn't have anything to do with the setting.
Bro, the setting is just as important as the characters.
Sometimes.
Boy, let me get a writer in here, yo. Alright, but honestly, I think we talk about this topic enough. We could go on forever, bro. There's a lot of anime, bro, that deserve
that came out that need a second, third season.
They deserve a second, third, even a fourth season if we're at it. But we gotta move on, bro. The next topic is
Let me look.
Go ahead and read it.
Oh, there we go. Does fan service actually hurt anime, or does it add more to it? What do you think?
To me,
I went first last time, so I'm gonna let you.
Let me think about this, cause for me, in reality, sometimes fan service is good. Like if you just got done with an intense ass fight, you want to, you know, just see some girls bathing in a fucking sauna or whatever the fuck they call it. And, you know, you get to see them play around. Sometimes, though, it gets annoying, though, when they do that repetitive bullshit where they always have, like, oh, beach episode. Oh, this. Like, okay, bro, like, if it's a part of the story and it happens naturally, I'm for it. But if they just add it there for no reason, no purpose, just to fill out an episode because they don't have enough, that pisses me off.
Yes. I also agree. I feel like fan service a lot of the times can add a little something to the episode.
Yeah, because you could see the characters more personally.
Yes, a lot of the times when there's fan service, it's because characters are being developed and they're putting them in situations that they wouldn't normally be in. 100%. But because, you know, the characters know each other well now, then you'll have something like a beach episode, or you'll have something like where they go to a hot springs.
That's what I meant, not a sauna.
Yeah.
Hot spring.
It's the same thing, except for it's outside instead of inside.
The Japanese are gonna kill you, don't say that.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's actually a lot of rules when you go into a hot springs in Japan.
Yeah.
Like you can't be wearing tattoos or have them shown. You have to cover them up, stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta bathe first, like with water outside, and then you go into the water. There's etiquette to it. They have they have a long culture and shit. But like we were saying, we both agree on it, right?
Yes, I agree that fan service is good and it shouldn't go away completely. But a lot of the times
they abuse it. They abuse it
to like try to keep people's attention because the story is actually not that interesting.
Yes, they use it as a distraction.
They're like, okay, what we're talking about doesn't really matter. It looks big titties and stuff
basically, like, bro, you could have good fan service and a good story. You just gotta know how to blend them well. Like, there's plot and then there's plot, you know? But you need a combination of both.
Yeah, the only time I feel like a whole bunch of fan service would be okay no matter what is if it's an ecchi series or if it's a mature, like,
Understandable.
That's what the show is. That's what the show is about. So you can add that whenever the heck you want. Just don't try to add it to a show that's really serious. Like, imagine we were watching Attack on Titan, and I don't know where
panties shot.
Like the Titan got close to killing you, but instead it like ate your clothes off, or its saliva was acid, so now all their clothes is deteriorated.
Oh my god, you're talking about the basic shit.
So it's like, I don't think we even really got any fan service at all in Attack on Titan.
You shouldn't. It's a dark ass world. People are dying.
Yeah. And if we did, it was like very little and by accident.
Yeah.
Like with Mikasa. Like with people love Mikasa.
Thick. She thick.
Yeah, but they didn't put her in any situations like that we normally see.
Yeah, because it's a serious world. The rules, you know. But what was I gonna say? Like yeah, but even in ecchi shows, you see most of the time they do give you fan service, but they also have a story and rules that they follow.
Even if the story is super shallow.
Yeah, but I mean,
it don't matter too much.
All I'm saying is he slips down the stairs, he grabs a titty. It's fine.
Right.
Panty shots left and right. It's fine. It's an ecchi series.
There's 4 girls in my high school who are really hot. One of them is my sister. Find out which one. On episode 12.
Bro. That incest shit gotta stop though, bro.
Guys. There's so many.
And that lolicon
like
shit. I don't really fucks with that lolicon shit.
Like Aramanga Sensei?
Bro, that shit that be getting me tight is when this bitch is a loli and she's a whole adult.
Yeah, she's like a
what?
mom. She's like a mom.
She's like 50 years old and she looks like a young little girl that's ready to take off. Like,
So is her husband too. That's the weird thing.
Oh, I know. Yo, facts. And it's just
He
like, what the
he's
fuck?
3 years old.
Like, boy, who had who?
I know, right? And it's weird because like they have a daughter too, who's the average size.
And
the
they're
average size.
bigger than them.
Yeah. I don't know how someone who's almost 6 feet came out of someone who's only like 3 or 4 feet.
Alright, bro. Last topic we will be covering tonight. And we talked about this a little bit. We talked about this a little bit before. It said more importantly to stay true to the original source material, or is it better to tweak it?
Oof.
Go ahead, bro.
Big topic. Lots of thoughts.
Thoughts?
Lots of thoughts.
Let them out, boy. Let them out. I'm trying to hear your thoughts.
Depending on the situation that the manga is currently in, I feel like it is totally okay for the people who are in charge of the anime, the animation studio, for them to go their own route and have their own ending and conclusion to the show. That way, people don't have to wait years for something that may not even ever come. You know what I mean? I want the viewers to be satisfied. And yes, it's a problem because there maybe no more of the manga will ever come out. But the anime is like, no, we started this story, we want to finish this story. But like I said, depending on what situation, yes, I feel like it's okay for the anime to go away from the source material.
Well, I understand that, and that works on certain situations. But
yes, of course.
It won't work on a show like One Piece. It won't work on a show like Detective Conan.
No.
It won't work on big ass shows. It only works on small shows that people get more freedom with it. Like for example, we have the Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
That's
even
the
though
main.
It's not a small show, but yes.
I mean, compared to shows that have 600 episodes. Let's be real here.
Yeah, but the following for Full Metal Alchemist.
All I'm saying is, Brotherhood, in my opinion, was better than Full Metal, and Brotherhood followed the manga. But it did give people, a nice little, it gave them a nice little plot. It was different, and some people, there's a rare amount of people out there that prefer the Full Metal series over the Brotherhood series. Mm-hmm. But, I think it's fine on certain anime and certain things, but I don't think it's fine in other ones. Like, I wouldn't want One Piece to not follow the manga, or Naruto to not follow the manga, like... Naruto would have become the fucking Hokage like episode 300.
Yeah,
because
like there are already so many flashbacks in that show. Imagine if they just made their own thing. It would just be like one big like.
All I'm saying is, bro,
with the flashbacks.
Naruto is Naruto because the manga is Naruto. Mm-hmm. One Piece is One Piece because of the manga is One Piece. Like in certain occasions it works. Like if it's a short series and sometimes the author does give them the ending so they could animate it in their way. Like I remember in Charlotte, like I'm pretty sure the manga didn't end like that.
That had a horrible ending.
Oh my God.
The reason why they did it that way, I heard, is because they weren't planning on making a second season. Though
they just wanted to finish that off.
They fit so much stuff into the last episode.
Yeah, like at first it started out calm, relaxed, and at the end he's fucking killing people and shit.
Yeah, it's like this tone for this show
changed
way
completely,
too fast.
And in one episode, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I understand the time travel shit, but after that it's just like a blur of just what the fuck.
Yeah, he just goes from place to place, stealing every single power that he can.
Motherfucker went in there, bro. Fucking grabbed the pistol. Oh, scientist, boom, gone.
Right?
And then at the end, you see him in a hospital bed, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Nah, but you see what I mean? Like, it depends sometimes.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was agreeing with too. Not every single show out there should be able to get his own anime alternate ending. The situations that I think where it works is, one, like you said, if the show is really small, it doesn't have like, you know, a whole bunch of volumes to it.
Yeah.
So it's okay for them to take liberties with it. Or two, the mangaka, the person who created the property,
yeah,
they either passed away or they gave up on it. They said, this is as much as I'm gonna make. I'm not gonna make.
Or they
more.
helped them make their own ending.
This is an unfinished work. Like it's unfinished. I don't want to make any more of this. You know what I mean? Then I feel like it's okay. If Oda gave up on writing One Piece,
he would never give up, bro.
I know. I'm just saying, if something happened, like,
say that shit as a joke, Ariel.
Okay, no, it's a hypothetical situation. Let's say someone was holding him at gunpoint, saying, "We're gonna kill your family if you don't stop writing One Piece."
Then I'm gonna kill that guy.
Yeah, exactly. People are gonna come after him, but like, if that happened, people would stop watching the anime. They were like, okay, since he can't write the manga anymore, we're gonna make our own thing. People would boycott the crap out of that.
Yeah, they would. What the fuck you mean?
No one would watch the anime if it wasn't going based off the manga by Oda. That's what I'm saying.
His work is too detailed for them to change it. Like, I would beat their ass. Like that, it would be like when the 4Kids animation made One Piece, lollipops and shit. Like, what the fuck? And I was gonna say something else, bro. High School of the Dead, please, please get another season, bro. Like, get that original English dub cast, bro. Do some fuckery, do something. Yes. I don't know, just make it, please.
Use whatever you can that's left from the original,
please.
The manga.
And if no, bro, just make your own version. I give you full permission.
Yeah, you give them permission. They need you.
Yeah.
That would be great. That show is fantastic, and it's a zombie show. Like, it's a zombie show. It's not too hard.
They don't even need to make storylines and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to the community, see what they want, and then just make something based off that. It would make you money.
Oh, they know what we want.
Yeah.
Give me that fan service in a zombie.
Oh my god.
It just makes so well though. Like, zombie survival with ecchi, I didn't think it would be a good mix.
Me either. Until people started getting bit.
Yeah, but the thing is, you haven't really seen a show like High School of the Dead after High School of the Dead. You feel me? Like, yes, there have been zombie anime, but there haven't been nothing like that. Like, it was such a show that was so good, was so short, grabbed your attention, put you in a world, made you recognize the characters, and then it was just gone.
It's the type of show where I pick up, I could watch the whole entire thing in one day and be like, I want more, but
there's no more.
There's no more besides the OVA.
Yeah, and the beach.
Yeah, that was a great episode, man.
I liked it, especially when my boy the Fatso was doing that bullshit.
But not when he was wearing that Speedo. I don't know why.
Nah, but I mean when he was doing that bullshit with the guns. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Nah, bro. Well,
he was the only one catching the food.
Facts, bro. That motherfucker became 100. That Speedo's questionable, though.
Yes.
And I just found funny how all the girls only liked my boy, the main character. I forgot his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Like, every single one of those girls.
He was just average. He was just an average dude. He didn't even know how to shoot well.
Yeah,
everyone knows that episode where he was trying to shoot that sniper.
I just find it funny though that, like, they all depended on him even though he was average as fuck.
Right.
And then all those bitches fell in love with him.
Mm-hmm. Every single one. Well, except for Takagi. The girl with the pink hair.
Yeah, she liked more the fat guy.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, to each their own. But, you know, the hot ones, they were all hot.
The hot ones, yeah, they all were. The nurse.
The Ray. Samurai bitch. The...
Psycho.
The ex-best friend, girlfriend. Fuck her.
Ray, yeah. Dude, at the very beginning, I was like, no. Slap her, leave her to die.
Yeah, that she
as soon as her boyfriend died, she's like, "You let him die on purpose." All right,
okay. Bitch, I'm gonna let you next. Yeah, you next, motherfucker.
Remember when she was stuck at that gas station with the dude with the do-rag?
Oh my god, yeah.
Molesting her. I'd be like, good luck, bro.
Fine, but he helped her out though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they like him, because like he do something.
She was an ungrateful bitch.
Yeah.
She was one of the characters that I wouldn't mind if they have died because she was just so fucking annoying.
She was the tsundere. Well, really, Takagi was the tsundere. The girl with the pink hair. You know she was.
Yeah, because she didn't want to
the
admit
girl
that
with
she
the
liked
pink
the
hair
fat
and glasses.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know they were fun.
Yeah,
I think my
fun
favorite character was the one with the sword. That her family owned swords and military family. She was badass
Psycho.
as fuck.
She was.
I loved her character.
She was broken though. You know, you could tell she was broken.
But like she could get that good dick.
Not with
all of them could.
Oh jeez.
Am I wrong though? They were all dicky.
I think all of them except for Psycho really. Like she low key could really be a yandere.
Yep,
she could be a yandere.
She'll shove it over real quick.
Right?
Shit.
You see you looking at another girl. Are you looking at someone else? I'm about to use
not
it.
anymore. You don't got eyes. And then boom, you lost your eyes.
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
you can never cheat again.
And by cheat, I mean look at another human being.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro, but I saw that clip you posted on Twitter, bro. That shit was funny as fuck.
Geez.
You never fuck Gracie because he could fuck you.
I felt like I had to take that and make something with it because I thought it was so funny.
Nah, bro,
And
that
then
image that you added was hilarious, bro. Especially because both of those bitches in that fucking video with Yandere,
Yeah.
they were psycho, bro. That shit had me crying.
Yeah. That's what's from one of my most favorite shows too. It's really old. Shuffle.
Yeah.
People forget that Kaede was a young, but you can look at her face. It's obvious that she crazy. Like she's just real crazy.
She crazy for that dick.
And anyone who wants to take it away.
Oh hell no, that bitch gonna kill you. She gonna kill you.
Oh, my computer's trying to reach it.
But well, I think we covered all the topics. We talked about why most anime games sucks. You know, there's exceptions out there. We talk about which anime should get another season. There's a bunch of them. We talked
So many.
a lot of them. We talked about this fan service actually hurt anime, or that they add more to that, you know, the enjoyment of the show. And we could both agree that in certain situations it's great, but when it's forced, it's annoying.
I'll imagine a girl's perspective for this though. Like there's way more fan service that caters to males than to females.
Nah, the females got their own fan service. They get like almost hot guys and shit.
How often do you see it though?
It don't matter because I don't watch it.
Exactly.
I stick to the boobs and the butt.
He's lying, guys. He watches Free all the time.
I actually never watched Free in my life. All I know is that it's about like ice skating or some shit. That's about it. Cause like Crunchyroll.
That's Yuri on Ice. That's not even Free. Free is about swimming.
What the fuck? That's how you know, bro.
Yeah, never mind what I said. He really doesn't. Then he just.
Nah, I only watch. I don't even like watching shows when there's a bunch of girl characters.
Cut off. I lost you.
Come back. Do you hear me now? I said
you're good.
I don't even watch shows where there's only girl characters. Like I'm the kind of dude that it's either there's a strong female protagonist that is interesting and that I will watch, or there's a strong main character that I like and I will watch. I don't watch a show where there was only one show that I like where it was just full of males but it wasn't gay, and it was like Nambaka Prison Break. It was like a show that had like a bunch of sparkles and it was like interesting. But that was the only one. Like I watched the whole season and I didn't even realize because it was just interesting. But I usually stay away from like Free and stuff like that. I don't really care for it.
Okay. And super manly guys.
No manly. It's just like
a lot of testosterone.
Why the fuck do I want to watch a show full of guys when I could be watching that normal human life interaction of boys and girls? Like the fuck?
Are you saying that interaction with a bunch of guys isn't normal?
Well, I'm not saying it's not normal. I'm just saying I don't want to spend 25 minutes only watching guys on this episode.
Dang.
And the last topic.
That's how it really feels.
Yeah, the fuck. There's nothing wrong with my preference.
No.
Alright.
Not at all.
And the last topic we talked about for a long fucking time. Is it more important to stay true to the original source material, or is it better to tweak it? And you know, it depends on the situation, it depends on the anime, it depends.
I really want to hear your guys' opinion on this one. I feel like out of all the questions we had,
that's like a deep one. Yeah,
viewer interaction would be nice.
Because every person probably has a different opinion on everything we're talking about. Like I remember on the last podcast, there was a guy in the comments that said that we should watch Accelerator. Like the index thing.
Magical index.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. He even said to watch this video why we should watch it, like the Railgun series, the Index series. And honestly, I watched the video and I added it to my list, even though at first I thought it would be boring, but might as well add it,
Exactly.
Because it actually looks interesting.
Don't be afraid to put your opinions down in the comment section. We wanna see have that conversation.
Yeah, because the same things we might say you might not agree with. Everybody has different thoughts, opinions, different way that they enjoy things. So just let us know in the comments so we could actually have a conversation about anime, bro. Because at the end of the day, we all love anime, video games, all of that good stuff, and we just want to share our little perspective into the world.
Yes. Why we started this whole thing to begin with.
Yeah, TbM anime podcast. But yeah, I think that's about it. Do you have anything else to add, my boy?
Nah, that's it. Just thank you guys for being here every single week, whether it comes out on time or
no,
or not. Thank you.
He got that potato computer, guys. Forgive him.
I do. One day it'll get upgraded.
Bro, you're gonna get it soon. Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
Nah, but yeah, it's been your boy MC Official Games. My links probably be in the description.
Always.
Yeah, we live on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Help me get to 2K subscribers. I need it. Nah, but yeah, thank you guys for all the support. I said everything I gotta say. Peace.
Night.